right. You know, every year the Georgia Grown Group, they invite their members to kind of showcase some of their products here at the Georgia Grown building at the fair, here on the fairgrounds. And of course, last year with the cancellation of the fair, they really felt the sting with that. Suzanne Lawler, she's going to show us how dozens really suffered through last year, and some did fight back to put on a show in 2021.
So my tree is a willow tree, and primarily the roots are going to be what's important. Deep roots give you a solid foundation.
Jennifer Cochran didn't anticipate how life would test that foundation.
I cried a lot.
Jennifer's company is called Little Tree Apothecary. She makes scented candles with curly wicks and shiny rocks that sit on top. She also sells hand sanitizer and soap.
So we're going to add our fragrance at this point.
The entrepreneur says festivals are how she makes a living, and the Georgia Grown booth at the Georgia National Fair always rang up as a big opportunity.
So we just lost everything.
Those conversations were sad. Those conversations were really sad because that was livelihood.
Happy Wyatt is with Georgia Grown. She's the one who had to call the vendors and let them know the pandemic robbed them of a big paycheck when the fair shut down.
We've lost some great people that had to go back to a traditional style job, and that broke my heart.
In 2019, the year before a virus took over our lives, the Georgia Grown booth pulled in $100,000, divided between about 75 members. Jennifer was one of those members. When 2020 went down the drain, desperation forced the mother of two to rely on that root system and get creative.
I did go and sit up in front of Fresh Market to sell hand sanitizer because I didn't have anywhere else to go. I had a website, but no way to tell anybody to go to that website.
She'll be loud and clear at the fair this year, ready for a big comeback. And you know, just like strong timber in the ground, Jennifer found a way to pull through, sway in the wind, and branch out till the winds died down.
Everything just kind of smiled down, and I'm still here.
Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
Happy Wyatt with Georgia Grown says there are going to be a few changes this year in the barn.
Yeah, they can't give out samples of food, but overall the vendor area is going to be bigger so folks can socially distance when they're hanging around, and the kids will not be able to milk the famous cow that sits in the corner. Those are some of the changes this year.